Stop being a recruiter. Yeah, that's my message today. Hold on, let me get my earpiece right. Stop being a recruiter. Hold on. Stop being a recruiter. That's my message. Some of y'all are recruiters and you're not getting paid for it. No. I'm not talking about your career. I'm talking about your life. You're trying to get people on board with your dreams. You're trying to explain to people. Let me tell you something. You will spend more time trying to explain to people and recruit people and get people on your side than getting the thing done. You want to know how many things I've achieved where people said, it was no way. We had no way of knowing that you could do it. And I'd rather have the conversation later. I know you didn't think I could do it. That's why I didn't tell you. I had this happen recently. Somebody said, boy, I never would have thought you could have done that. It was something that I had done. And they said, and you never even told me that you were going up for it. No, because I didn't need that doubt. See, in the process of you recruiting people, they're putting seeds of doubt in your mind. They're implanting their own projection. They're projecting on you their own limitations, their own mindset, and it's slowing you down. Stop being a recruiter. If you have a vision that God put in your heart, you need to go do that. You'll spend more time trying to explain to people, I'm telling you, than you will getting it done. You'll spend more time trying to get people on your side. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how John said it. They left us because they were never of us. Because if they were of us, they couldn't have left us. Translation. Everybody that you need to succeed in the way you need to succeed, when you get focused on the mission, they'll be attracted into your life. You won't have to do a lot of recruiting. You won't have to do a lot of explaining. You won't have to do a lot of, let's talk about, let's talk about how you feel about this and how you feel about that. No. Stop being a recruiter. It's slowing you down. It's hurting your confidence. It's bringing in the concepts and seeds of doubt. It's causing you to rethink yourself. How many times have you had an idea, you had a vision, you were pumped up about it, then you got on the phone? Then you got on that phone and you started telling people about it. And people said, well, I like you, but I'm just keeping it real with you. And they said something. Or they said, have you thought about this? And a new fear got unlocked. Y'all seen them videos where the title of it is New Fear Unlocked. You didn't even know it could happen. And now they threw that scenario in. And that's planting, and the seed is planted in the garden of your mind, and it's working overtime in your subconscious. Stop being a recruiter. Everybody you need is going to come to you. God has called you for hire, and you don't have time to keep explaining the vision. The Bible says, write the vision, make it plain, not explain it, not keep getting on the phone and talking to people about it. People, let me tell you something. People who gave up on their dreams don't expect a big hunk of enthusiasm for you about your dreams. They're not bad people. They're not malicious. They're not haters. They don't wish you evil. They gave up on their dreams. So what do you expect? Them to believe the world of you? What did Jay-Z said? My uncle said I couldn't sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records like 1 million times. But he later explained that in his masterclass. He said it wasn't that my uncle was being malicious. My uncle didn't think he could sell 1 million records. So clearly he would say that about me. Stop being a recruiter. Because you're not recruiting them anyway. All they're doing is putting doubt in your mind. All they're doing is sowing seeds of lack and scarcity and what if this happens and what if that happens. You better not leave that good government job. Now, I'm not talking about wise counsel. I'm not talking about wise counsel. I'm not talking about people who are invested in your success. I'm not talking about your spiritual covering. I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are in the fringes of your life. And when you think about it, most people are on the fringes of your life. They might like you, they care about you, they respect you, they love you, they honor you, all of that, da-da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, stop letting people have an opinion where they have not had a responsibility. When I'm seeking for counsel, I seek for counsel from those who have had responsibility in my life. You got to stop talking to everybody about everything. Stop being a recruiter. Now, this is where I'm going to end. What would your life look like if everybody in your circle believed greatly for you? What would your life look like? If instead of when you told them about what it is that you had on your mind to do, they stopped talking about what could happen and how it could fall apart, and instead they were like, of course you should do it. I've been thought you should do it. I was wondering what was taking you so long to articulate it. I want to be your accountability partner. If in 2 months you haven't taken a step on that, I'm going to be the first one to check you on that. What would your life look like? People around you that want to push you higher, that want to see you win. I'm going to tell you something. I got to go, y'all. But I'm going to leave you with this nugget. The reason why I keep saying stop being a recruiter, because everybody don't want to see you win. I know we don't want to talk about that often. Everybody doesn't want to see you win, because in the back of their mind, it's a little piece of, well, why them? I'm more saved, more sanctified, more hardworking, more holy, more whatever, ... So they're partly trying to figure out, how are you doing what you're doing? And what gives you the chutzpah to believe that you can achieve something like that? Isn't that what David's brothers said? Aren't you supposed to be tending the sheepfold? That was before he even got to see Goliath. It was his brothers, the older brothers. When he came up there and said, look at you, we know you're naughty. That's what they said. You're supposed to be over there with the sheep. You want to talk about shady? That's very shady. Straight up disrespectful. Now imagine what they thought when he took down Goliath. Because the word says he turned and said not a word. See, I'm trying to teach you how to not be a recruiter. You got to learn how to turn and not say a word. Everybody is not deserving of your time to explain what God put on your heart. You got to learn how to set your face toward Jerusalem. I don't have time to explain to you, Tobias. I can't come off the wall to explain to you the work we're doing. That's why we're rebuilding the wall now. Because I kept coming off the wall to talk to people and explain to people and recruit people. I'm rebuilding now because of that. So I can't keep coming off the wall, Tobias. God has given an instruction, and I've got to move forward with that. Stop being a recruiter. It's wasting your time, it's expending your energy, and it's planting seeds of doubt. That's my word for you. Stay blessed, stay prosperous, stay in peace, and may the God of all greatness cover you, enrich you, and enhance you from now until the day of Jesus Christ. Oh, I forgot. And if you want me to speak at your event, DM me. Yeah, this is what I do. I spread motivation. It's what I was born to do. So if it's a church, if it's a college, if it's a conference, if it's a convention, if it's a company, I forgot the other C, reach out to me. Reach out to me, because I'm talking about motivation from all ends. See, when we're in church, we're talking about motivation from the sense of getting up in life. When we're in companies, we're talking about how to rebuild, how to push forward in sales. You got to have a motivational mind to do this. Some of you are struggling in sales, not because you're not good in sales, because you got to keep getting, you got to learn how to encourage yourself in the Lord. Yeah, so reach out to me. Yeah, I'm available for speaking. You're going to have a budget. Let me be clear about that one. Yeah, but if you're serious, you'll have a budget, right? I'm available for speaking. I'm available to come and share this word. This is the good news. This is the real gospel. This is the real good news, that you don't have to live defeated, that you don't have to stay where you are, that you don't have to die in the same place you were born in, and that God is in you. God power is in you. Greater is he on the inside. I'm going to just talk to you on my way back. Greater is he on the inside of you than he that's in the world. And if God be for you, may you be loosed off of that word. If God be for you, if God, God, I'm talking about God before you. I'm not talking about the president. I'm not talking about Congress. I'm not talking about a justice or a judge. I'm not talking about the police. I'm talking about a God before you. I'm not talking about a political party. I'm not talking about a nomination. I'm not talking about a political office. I'm not talking about a business representative. I'm not talking about a CEO. If God before you, if God, the one who created the universe before you, why the heck I gotta get on the phone and recruit you? If God before me. Who the heck are you? If God before me, it's more than the whole world against me. That's your word. Stay blessed. Stay prosperous. Stay in peace.